Hello, Cancer. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of July from the 1st through the 15th. General reading, as always, guys, it's not going to resonate with every single person. So please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you are interested in your own personal private reading at this time, just a heads up, guys, that I have blocked off the second half of August just to take a bit of a break and recharge. So basically my July dates are filling up rather quickly. If you are interested in a reading at this time, I would suggest go ahead and book it sooner rather than later before all of those dates fill up. Okay, guys? And all of that information is on my website. And of course, I'll include a link to all of the decks that are featured here today, Cancer. So we're going to start off with these 3 decks, and we're going to be focusing on what's in the shadows when it comes to your love life, as well as whatever aspect of your life that might be challenged at this time. We are in a Mercury retrograde right now, so it might even affect what presents itself here. So we'll start with In the Shadows Oracle cards by All Things Intuitive, and then we'll grab a couple cards from the Twin Flame Shadows deck by Mystic Moon. And of course, you do not have to identify with a Twin Flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck. And this third deck is my self-created one. It's a brand new deck. It's called Heart Songs, and it contains lyrics to popular songs that hopefully you'll be able to relate to the one that we end up choosing here today, or what I end up choosing here today on your behalf. So let's start, Cancer, and let's take a look and see what messages are going to come through here today. Angels and spirit guides for Cancer in love and life for the first half of July. And of course, this can be for cross watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in and watch this reading. Okay, let's start. I'm guided to this one. I was careless with you. That's interesting. So maybe you knew this, Cancer? If somebody was being careless with how they were in the relationship with you. And for some of my Cancers, maybe that's how you were with somebody else. We'll have to clarify that, of course. I know more than you might think. Okay, so maybe this person isn't sharing everything that they know about the connection or some aspect of their life or the situation with you. I know more than you might think. So however way that's presenting itself in the situation. Okay, so that's what's coming through from this deck. Let's grab some from the other one, the Twin Flame Shadows deck. And we'll grab 2 cards from here as well, Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, please, for this love and life reading for the first half of July. All right, what else needs to come through here? Let's grab this one. We have this unlovable energy. Okay, now whoever is coming through with this message, I was careless with you, could have made the other person feel unlovable because of how they were with that individual. And you could have certainly felt this way yourself, Cancer, if somebody was not treating you the right way during the connection, during the relationship. So let's add to this. I keep pulling this one for some reason. Envious. We have this envious energy that's presenting itself here in this reading as well for you, Cancer. So if that applies to your situation, if you feel that you're envious towards someone that you're focused on for this reading, or somebody in your life that might have something that you want, or vice versa, you know, somebody who might be envious of something that you have in your life, or whatever's going on that they might be envious of. So take that for how it resonates, of course. And let's go ahead and choose a song for this reading, Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer in love and life. What song best reflects the energy of this particular reading for the collective? All right, I'm guided to this one. Ooh, Love Bites by Def Leppard. I don't want to touch you too much, baby, because making love to you might drive me crazy. I know you think that love is the way you make it, so I don't want to be there when you decide to break it. Okay? Which kind of plays off of these messages. I was careless with you and unlovable. So this might be somebody too who's keeping their distance. They don't want to get too close to you, Cancer, especially knowing that this relationship might not have the capability of going the distance, perhaps. Okay, so we'll see, of course, how that plays a part in this reading. So let's start here. Let's grab some messages from the Pining Rose Volume 2 Twin Flame Ascension Oracle by my friend Amy of Calico Moon. And again, guys, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection, unless, of course, you do. That's just the name of the deck. All right. What needs to come through here for Cancer, please, angels and spirit guides, in love and life for the first half of July? Love ignites. We're not trying to rhyme here, but that does say love bites. Love bites and love ignites. I think that'll be the title of this video. So love ignites, which is actually a great card, especially if a situation has kind of fizzled out, if a connection, you know, that you have in mind for this reading, Cancer, if you guys have gone your separate ways because they were being careless with you, made you feel unlovable. Some of you guys may have even moved on to another relationship and they're feeling envious of what you have now. We also have synchronicity here, so this might be something that you're experiencing at this point in time, seeing a bunch of synchronicities in your life, or certainly tied into this connection. We have recognition. Recognition finally perhaps from your person of how they were careless with you, how they ended up hurting you, how they mistreated you. This could apply to so many things, or simply recognizing the fact that they love you, that they would prefer to be in connection with you rather than at a distance from you. There is this fifth dimension card that is presenting itself also. So some of you might even be connecting still in the fifth dimension. We have whispers. For me, whenever this card presents itself, when someone's whispering, obviously they don't want whatever it is that they're saying to be heard by other people. So it might have something to do with lies, secrets that this person may have kept from you, Cancer. Or they just might also be quite soft-spoken. That could be a part of their character. But there's also this very chaotic energy attached to what's happening in this situation. And maybe at this point in time in your life too, Cancer, things might be a little bit chaotic as well. Your spirit guides are here though, guiding you, protecting you at this time. Somebody's going through their awakening, that spiritual awakening. It could be you, it could be your person, it could be both of you. It could certainly be for my divine feminines also, specifically whoever is identifying with the divine feminine energy. We have disillusion, so this definitely came to an end. It could have been my feminines who ended the connection. And again, perfect song. I don't want to touch you too much because making love to you might drive me crazy. They don't want to be around to have their heart broken if they know ultimately that this is not going to work. We have entanglements, which for me can be another card talking about third-party situations. Social media. So you guys might certainly follow each other on social media, or you've blocked each other on social media, or they see how you're living your life on social media. And if it's actually going quite well, maybe that's why we've got that envious card, because they see that you've moved on, that you're actually okay. They know that they didn't treat you right. And yet perhaps you're moving on and life is actually going along quite well. Some of you guys might have even moved on to a new love. So however way that makes sense for you, Cancer, and your situation. So let's add to this with the Mystic Moon Oracles deck. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Cancer. In love and life for the 1st of July. Or the first half of July. Did I just say the 1st of July? The first half of July. All right, Cancer. And of course, for those of you guys who are celebrating birthdays, a very happy birthday. All right, let's take a look at this. Some of you guys might be really focused on your money matters, your finances, your career. You know, it's one of those situations where if your love life, for example, is not going all that great, if life is just a little bit too challenging, you know, sometimes we tend to focus our energies into one part of our life that is actually going well. So if it comes down to your finances, if that's actually going along quite well, Cancer, for some of you guys, maybe that's where you're throwing all of your time and energy. We do have union though. So falling right below synchronicity. So I really do feel here when it comes to this partnership, there are some synchronicities attached to it. And you might even be noticing that as well. We have self-worth, and it's so important for you to work on this, Cancer, if that's been affected by the challenges that have presented itself to you in your love life and life in general too. And I love how it is falling right below recognition. Recognizing your own value, recognizing your self-worth is so important here. We have conclusion, which is picking up off of the same energy as disillusion because something came to an end here. But we do have a key here, a key to possibly open up a brand new door, to start over, to fix what's broken here. If you guys are wanting that, of course. We do have big dreams that perhaps at this point in time, Cancer, you're wanting to pursue whatever these dreams are. And I just have a feeling here that part of what it is that you're dreaming about might have something to do with this person that you are in separation from. You do have your own free will to be able to create movement to make that happen, whatever these dreams are. And look at this, we do have a twin flame card that is presenting itself here. So some of you can identify with the fact that this is coming through as a twin flame bond. That soul connection, that mirror soul, somebody who represents the other half of your soul, Cancer, your true energetic counterpart in this lifetime. And as I've said during many of my readings, you can have more than one soulmate in this lifetime, but you can only have that one twin flame, just that one. Okay, so let's add to this with some tarot. This is the Pining Rose Tarot by my friend Amy of Calico Moon. So let's add to this. So she's created some pretty amazing decks. If you're not familiar with her channel, definitely check it out and check out her Etsy shop with all of her deck creations. All right, Cancer, what else? What else do we need to know here for the first half of July in love and life? We do have the Knight of Cups coming through here. Cups is water. And Cancer, you're a water sign, so this could actually be you, especially if you're masculine energy. A romantic person, very charming, creative, tapped into beauty. That's a great energy. So yeah, that could actually be you, Cancer, coming forward with that Knight of Cups energy. You're just following your heart when it comes to this connection. And, you know, you can't go wrong following your heart here. We do have the Hangman presenting itself here. This is a pause, letting go, a spiritual awakening, which we already know that's happening for some of you guys. Possibly, I feel, for my feminines specifically, offering that new perspective to be able to see things from a different point of view. when it comes to this partnership, Cancer. And with the Hangman, it's time to truly release what is no longer serving a purpose in this connection or even in your life. That creates the opportunity to be able to open you up to new opportunities and to just make more room to receive, you know, whether that's finances, improved finances, whether that's money matters, whatever it is, you know, it can be love, it could be so many things, just making more room to receive in your life. And it is falling right below union, so definitely making room to receive this person back into your life, perhaps. We do have the Star card right next to that, which is Aquarius. This is hope, this is faith, this is a renewal here. With this partnership, the love is still here, I feel. And this does represent a wish that has the capability of coming true. It's also about self-care at this time, Cancer, focusing on you, working on the parts of yourself that do need work and attention. And it's really important to just maintain a positive attitude. And the Star card too is very healing. And that ultimately, it's indicating here, Cancer, that this situation might still have a chance, that you guys can still work this out. So all you can do at this point is just focus on having faith and believing what's meant for you will be yours. Focus on the future and ultimately what the future looks like. And if you're in a good place yourself, Cancer, then, you know, that just adds to the overall vibe of what can come in for you. And just having hope that everything's just going to fall into place. We do have the Hierophant coming through here. Traditions, education, religion, institutions, spiritual wisdom, and marriage. This is picking up off of Taurus. So even though things might have ended between the two of you, Cancer, there's still a chance that this can come full circle and might end up leading towards marriage and a long-term commitment here. There's still hope that that might happen. And if that's what you're dreaming about, you can certainly have that. But, you know, for now, it might be happening in the fifth dimension because things are a little bit more complicated and chaotic in the 3D world, and you're just going to have to see this through and wait it out. And if there are third parties that are a part of this situation, that as well needs to be addressed, and hopefully that will come to an end with this conclusion card so you guys can open up a brand new door. We do have the moon's energies presenting itself here. This is picking up off of Pisces. The hidden truth, secrets, mysteries, illusions. It can be a deceptive course of affairs, which we already know. We do have entanglements with other people. And the moon has a dark side and it's got a light side as well. When it's the dark side that you are in, Cancer, that's where dreams are at, imagination, our fantasies, our desires, our fears, and it's coming from a dark place, which can certainly bring about anxiety and paranoia. But when you're heading towards the lighter side of the moon, that is where healing occurs. That is that light at the end of the tunnel. That is letting you know that you can actually be successful in your life and in your love life after having gone through something so difficult. You do have the Ace of Swords coming through as well, which is air energy, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. This is a breakthrough. This is mental clarity, new ideas, and cutting things out of your life. And what it is that you need to cut out of your life is drama, is chaos, entanglements, third-party situations, past baggage, and healing that needs to happen, truly. And this can certainly be a new beginning as well for you and your person. Cancer. And then we've got the Ten of Wands here. Heavy burdens, extra responsibilities, hard work, and completion. So this is fire energy right there. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You got to lay down these burdens that you might be carrying at this time, Cancer, especially when it comes to your twin flame connection with this person. Whatever it is that you're carrying at this point in time, it's just going to keep getting heavier and heavier until it's dealt with. You can't be sweeping it under the rug, you know, it's got to be addressed and healed. We do have the Eight of Wands, so we have more fire energy, fast movement, back and forth communication, and rapid change. So there are changes that are possible here. And there is also a chance to take this out of the fifth dimension and have this back and forth communication in the 3D world. So even though there's not a whole lot of movement going on for now, I feel moving forward that certainly is possible. That's certainly possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this, Cancer, with some romance angels. Angels and spirit guides focusing on Cancer in love and life for the first half of July. All right, what else? When it comes to this connection, look at this. We have true love coming through here, Cancer. And I really feel you already know this. This is the romance of a lifetime for you. All you guys need is this, to have that heart-to-heart conversation, preferably in the 3D world. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And I do agree that there is forgiving and learning that needs to happen here between the two of you. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Exactly. You can't live in the past. It's time to address it. Excuse me. Time to address it and heal it and move forward from it so that it's not going to be following you guys around, moving forward towards the future of where you ultimately want to end up. And that's where these heavy burdens need to be released. We do have getting to know each other. After a period of separation and distance and dealing with so many challenges here, I feel this is just giving you guys the opportunity to reconnect and get to know each other all over again and get to know each other even better than you did before. The attraction is clearly indicated here. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You could have certainly had a past life relationship with this individual also, Cancer. And maybe when you guys connected in this lifetime, you just instantly felt like you knew them before. And that's because more than likely you have. And I'm not surprised to see the separation card, because I do feel for the majority of who's resonating with this, you guys are not together right now. That is what's coming through. So we're going to add to this with some Lovers Oracle messages. Cancer, angels and spirit guides, please, in love and life for the first half of July. We have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Exactly. You know, it's just not the right time, I feel. So this is a time to give back to yourself. This is a time for you to work on you. That self-care is so important here. So giving each other space at this time is actually a good thing. Next message. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Exactly. Let's grab another one. Okay, two more. We do have power coming through. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Yeah, you do, in all areas of your life. And also for those of you who are dealing with this third-party situation, you do have the power to walk away from that and get rid of whatever this chaos represents in your life. The past is now behind you, and it's time to move forward and create a better future and to make these big dreams a reality. We also have, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Love it. And lastly, we have forgiveness that's coming through here. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Absolutely. Totally on point. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages here. This is my self-created deck. It's called the HeartSpace Oracle. So we'll grab some messages from here, Cancer, to add to this. Some of these words could be coming forward from you to the person that you're focused on for this reading. And of course, some of these words could be coming from the person that you're thinking about for this reading. So take whichever one resonates most with you, just like the rest of this reading. Angels and spirit guides, please. Let's grab that bottom of the deck. And I'm actually guided to this next one. Okay. So let's read these. Yep. Okay. This was the first message, Cancer. If we could, we would, wouldn't we? If you guys could come back together at this point in time, I feel you would. And if there were things that you could do to help this situation move forward faster than the pace that it's going, you would. And I really feel here, again, if you guys are on the same page, which there's a really good chance that that might be the case, there's nothing that you wouldn't do to be able to bring this back together. The next message. I don't know what the future has in store for us. All I know is that my life will never be the same without you. And it's so true, because nobody, of course, knows what the future has in store. But this is what this individual is coming through, letting you know, Cancer. Or this could be what you're saying to them as well. It might be mutual for some of you guys. Next message. Please come back. I can't do life without you. They're flat out telling you right here, Cancer, please come back. I can't live this life without you in it. And maybe your response for some of you is yes. It's like, yes, please. Or yes, please come back. If you're both desiring each other still. The next message. We are twin flames. Someday you'll know it too. You know, we do have that awakening card presenting itself here. And we do have the twin flame card also coming through here. And perhaps, Cancer, you know this, but maybe they don't. They haven't had that awakening to realize this. That could be reversed too if you don't see them as a twin flame, but they see you that way. Okay? So again, it boils down to timing. And last one, you drive me wild. Okay, so you guys, the passion, the intensity, the magnetic pull, it's still here. That's what's presenting itself. All right, guys, so let's close this out with some final thoughts from this deck. This is called Divine Love Affirmations, Self-Love and Relationships. This is by my soul sister, Angelic, Revelation 144. All right, so we'll pull a few from here to close out this reading, Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, please. And love and life for Cancer, first half of July. Some final messages. I embrace divine love through sacred sensuality. I tenderly and intimately love my partner through divine lovemaking, uniting the two as one. Now, isn't it interesting, going back to the song that came forward is Love Bites? Remember? I don't want to touch you too much because making love to you might drive me crazy. So, I mean, moving forward, eventually I do feel that you will reunite. There's a really good chance that that might happen, to be able to enjoy the sensuality and the intimacy once again, and actually just be free to do that. No barriers, no third parties, no obstacles, no chaotic situation to deal with, just the two of you being able to be together. The next message: I open up and allow myself to receive love from my divine partner, even when it feels scary. Yeah, because, you know, after having gone through something so difficult, you might feel a little bit hesitant or even vulnerable to just dive in fully, dive in with 2 feet. But this is coming through. You know, I open up and allow myself to receive love from that one person that you have in your heart. Even if it is scary, you know, take that leap of faith and see where you land, because it might just pay off. Next one: I am authentic, unique, and wonderfully made. I honor myself, flaws and all, loving myself unconditionally. Which is truly a great message here, Cancer. And that, for me, is very much in tune with the Star card, focusing on self-care. So that's a great message. We'll grab a couple more. I step up and take the initiative with my divine partner. I take the lead in love, sex, and new adventures to keep the passion and romance alive. So this could be you saying this, Cancer. This could be your person, or you guys might feel mutually this way and are able to bring this into the relationship, to be able to just step up and take the initiative. So that's awesome. And the last message: I choose to embrace love and laughter, living life to the fullest with my divine partner. And then it says, I love you. So that's a really great message to bring this all together here, Cancer. So it hasn't been an easy journey. I feel you guys have definitely had your issues with the partnership. It has not been easy whatsoever, but I do feel you guys can overcome this by just putting in the effort, having those heart-to-heart conversations, releasing experiences, entanglements, people that no longer need to be a part of your lives, so that it can just boil down to the two of you focusing on your relationship, working through the challenges on your own, and bringing this back together into union. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you, Cancer, for this reading. And for those of you that resonated with this, I do hope that it helped you out. And again, if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, guys. And thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you next time. Take care.